Let's cruise on with some of the other objections that we hear a lot of times in the popular press, and they'll say that intelligent design is not science.
This is a very interesting objection because what you want to know about an idea is whether or not it's true or false. You don't want to know how to classify it. Okay? So if we say that there's strong evidence that a designing intelligence acted in the history of life, and someone comes back and says it's not science, that's kind of an odd response. What they ought to say is, no, that's not true. The evidence points in the other direction. And rather than disputing the factual claim as being untrue, people have said, well, no, it's not science. It's religion, or it's philosophy, or it's pseudoscience, or it's something else. And so the first thing I'd say about that objection is it's really not on point. What we want to know is whether the theory is true or not. Now, I would also say there's every good reason to regard the theory of intelligent design as a scientific theory. As we discussed in a previous episode, in formulating the case for intelligent design, I self-consciously used the same method of scientific reasoning that Charles Darwin used in The Origin of Species. And so if you want to say that the theory of intelligent design is unscientific, you would have to say that Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection, which he justified using an historical scientific method, is also unscientific. So I don't think actually the attempt to classify it as unscientific actually works, but it is kind of an odd claim. The issue is whether intelligent design is true or not, and I think we make a good case that there's good reason to believe that it is providing us the best explanation and most likely to be true.
Yeah, tell the folks about what we said last week, for those that missed it, about looking at Darwin's mentor, Charles Lyell, and then why is this a historical scientific theory?
Right, well, the theory of intelligent design and Darwinian theory, or various materialistic evolutionary theories, are both trying to answer the same question. How did these complex forms of animal life arise in the history of life? What caused them to come into existence? So
in
they're
the
both
in the past.
They're in the past, in the remote past. So they're both causal theories about events that happened in the remote past. And intelligent design is, the theory of intelligent design is affirming or inferring that there was an intelligent cause that played a role in the origin of the information necessary to build these forms of animal life. Neo-Darwinism and other materialistic theories of evolution say the opposite. Those theories are saying, well, an undirected material process produced the form and information that we see arising in the history of the past. These are two competing explanations of the same phenomena. One isn't scientific and the other religious, or one philosophical and the other pseudoscience, or something like that. They're not two different types of things. They're two different answers to the same question. So if one is scientific, the other is also scientific, but providing a competing scientific explanation.